started this fan art of Cutey Honey from Cutey Honey Flash, the 1997 anime, in my phone, which had Medibang paint, so I transferred it to my computer. I edited it a little bit in Medibang and then I transferred it to Psy 2 because I'm more used to using Psy 2. There's more differences between the mobile version and the Windows version. It's harder to use with my tablet and the blending is a bit weird for me. So with Psy 2, I can more easily use it, just adding gradients, airbrush some colors on with different layer modes in a way that I'm used to. Consistently drawing every day was a goal of mine a long time ago, but it ended up being a bit harder because of burnout. So instead of trying to draw every single day, I would just draw and then take a break sometimes, come back, do something quick like this, some fan art, something that I really wanted to do. I've been posting most of my art on an art blog on Tumblr and the works on Coffee, which I'm going to put in the description in case you're interested in seeing some of that. This Cutie Honey art thing was a bit of a practice with drawing consistent faces because I have problems drawing the same character the same way, which is something that I have to work on because I want to make simple comics later on. And I tried to make it in a way that they would have the same symbols, you know, have round faces, circles, make Honey here look young because she's supposed to be a teenager in Cutey Honey Flash. The method for rendering was using gradients. You know, the background would make the colors pop, for example, and using layer modes like overlay and multiply early on in the rendering process, and merge all the layers onto one except the background so it would be easier to clean up any of the stray erased parts around the characters so they look more clear and readable. So it's the usual using of airbrush for the soft transitionings at first and then making them harder edged, along with using the initial lines that were used for the sketch and laying down additional colors with a harder pen, sometimes made softer. The opacity is changed with the pen pressure, so it's easier to manage. And there was some high contrast colors along with low contrasts with the darks so it could have a more cinematic aesthetic. And I'd use a high blending property for the brush tool, which would work very well for that aesthetic. Instead of just focusing on just realism and stuff, I would make it more stylized, and the color choices would be a bit idealistic because of my influences with the type of art that I like, that the colors would be a big part of the appeal of the types of arts I'm striving for. I hope that my explanations of this made some of my thought processes